Princess Prime 32, 85. I just want to talk about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out for the Wii U February 14th, 2014. In this game, they went more further with it. In this game, I think the story goes when this game starts, it's Donkey Kong's birthday, and they show Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Cranky Kong in Donkey Kong's house. And he's about to blow the candles out. It's his birthday cake, his banana birthday cake, and next thing you know, they show this snow flurry. The next thing you know, that's when they show the Arctic invaders invade their island. They're out to sea, and they heading towards DK's island. So what happens is what you end up facing at the end of the game, the main boss, he used this horn. What he did is he used this horn to blow, DK and them away. He used this horn is this ice falcon bird thing, and it just freezes everything. It blows Donkey Kong and right off their island, and they ended up separated. They end up on another island called the Mangrove. Now this game has different islands. It has new islands that was never featured in the previous Donkey Kong games. And what's so unique about this game is it has more characters. It has Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, it has Dixie Kong, which is awesome. The return to Dixie Kong, which is really cool addition to this game. And then you have Cranky Kong, which is another cool character that you could play as that you never played before in the Donkey Kong franchise, Donkey Kong Country franchise. And all these characters are just amazing, how you could use Donkey Kong with Diddy Kong, or you could use Donkey Kong with Dixie Kong, or Donkey Kong with Cranky Kong, which is really cool. Cranky Kong being the original Donkey Kong, This game was a cool addition, and I really enjoyed this game. And this is the game that made me want to get my Wii U. This was the game that I could not wait to play. I could not wait for it to come out. Now the game came out February 14th, 2014, but I think it was originally supposed to come out 2013 in November, but it got pushed back. It got delayed, and it got pushed back around February 14th, 2014. But this game was a great game. It's definitely one of my favorite Wii U games. It was one of the first Wii U titles I got with my Wii U. Like when I got my Wii U, it was one of the first games, that I played with my Wii U, and I just had a blast. This game brings back the classic feel, like Donkey Kong Country Returns, but with this game, they even up the scale. The game even looks better. The colors even more beautiful. It's more brighter. Also, what's so unique about this game, they brought back the water levels, and they even upped the scale with the water levels. They added more detail. When you're in the water, you gotta watch out. They made it so realistic that you gotta watch out for jellyfish. They brought back so many classic elements from Donkey Kong Country, but they just made the water level so much better. It's just amazing. The level designs, they even went more further than that in Returns. This game is a true classic, and I could not wait till this game come out. I remember looking at images, and I'm like, this game is going to be awesome. And this game made me want to get a Wii U in the first place. It really did. It was one of those first games that caught my attention. I'm like, get me a Wii U. It's one of the things that, it was one of those games that made me want to get the system. It was one of those #1 games, and it was one of my first games for my Wii U. It was one of my first, because when I got my Wii U, I got Donkey Kong Country Returns, and this game is just incredible. The story is amazing. The boss battles are even better. Now this game is a little tough, but it's even more fun. I feel like it's even more funner than Returns, in my opinion. Like, I feel like they went more further with the level design. It's really cool. And with Dixie Kong, being, her making, bringing her back and making her return, and being able to play as Cranky Kong. He's a cool addition to the game, along with Dixie Kong, and then Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. It's just really cool, you know what I mean? And on 2-player, that's what makes it really, really cool. If you're 2-player, you could either play as Cranky Kong, Dixie Kong, or Diddy Kong. And on 1-player, you could play as Donkey Kong. Which in some ways, it would have seemed like this game would have been 4 players if you think about it. Because you got 4 characters, It's really cool. It's really cool. This is an amazing game, To be able to have all these characters, and even the water levels, they went more further, And be able to play as Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Cranky Kong is just awesome, It's just cool. And what is so cool about this game is that even the octopus returns is one of the levels. The octopus returns, and I just love the worlds. I love Lusty Bayou, which is a hidden level. I love Windmill Hills. I think the music in this game, they even went more further with the music. The music comes as close as Diddy Kong Quest. Like the Diddy Kong Quest soundtrack was so amazing, and this game has an amazing soundtrack. The music is just so memorable, the levels are memorable, and the boss battles are so memorable. And this game has an amazing story, so unique in every way. Even the final boss battle was just awesome, It's so unique. It gives you that classic feel of playing a Donkey Kong game. It takes you back to Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong Quest. They even have a level that plays the old music from Donkey Kong Country 2. And I think the level is called Twilight Terror. Yeah. Also, they have this cool level called Jungle Groove or something like that. I think it's called Jungle Groove. And it's like the trees be dancing, they be moving. It's really cool. It's really cool. It really is awesome, like the level design. It's just they went more further. You can pick up enemies and throw them, and you can ground pound the barrel, and the barrel can switch to either Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, or Cranky Kong. It's just awesome. This game is magnificent. It's definitely a great true Wii U title. It's definitely a great Wii U game, and it's a true title for the Wii U. This game is just amazing. It really is. It's a true Donkey Kong game, in my opinion. It's definitely one of my all-time greats. This is a classic. I really enjoyed this game. I just hope that for my subscribers hope that you enjoyed this game too, because it's an amazing game, and it's so cool how they brought back the water levels, and how you can go in the water, how they combine the land levels with the water levels. Like you can jump in the water, you can go for a swim, and they just up the scale with the levels. They added more detail. How you can swim through a level. It's mostly land, or it could just be a complete water level. And sometimes it's like they combined it one level with 2. They combined a water level with a regular level, which is amazing. Which is something they do in like one of the first levels of the game, and even the first worlds. Like when you play the first level, you started out like they showed Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong flying, and it's cool. You ground pound. You land in this huge plane, and then you ground pound, you break out the plane, and then after you come out, you slide down this waterfall, and you go right into the water, and after you come out the water, it's just land. It's just amazing how they just did that. It's just incredible how they combine 2 levels with 1, and then they also have a world that's complete water levels, This game is amazing. It's a masterpiece. I really enjoyed this game, This is the game that I could not wait to play, It's really cool. And And this game is also supposed to be coming out for the Switch, and on the Switch version, it's supposed to be a Funky Kong mode, included, which is really cool. So this game is also coming out for the Switch, but this game was a great Wii U game, in my opinion. I still love playing it to this day, and I'm just a huge fan, I really love the music. I loved all the worlds, even the Juicy Jungle. And what's so unique about this game too is that, soon you get to DK Island, you play through all these worlds till you get to the final world, which is DK's Island, and it's completely frozen. What's so unique about this game is they haven't just brought back the water levels that we all love, they brought back the ice levels from Donkey Kong Country, from the first Donkey Kong Country for the NES. They brought back the ice levels, which is really cool. Like the crystal caves and all of that, they brought all that back, which is awesome. All the ice levels. It's really cool. And in this game, you face penguins, and you face walruses. You have to battle Arctic invaders. You have to take back DK's Island from Arctic invaders. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I just love the level design. I love the level Scorching Torch. I love Tidal Terror. I love how they bring back this classic level from Donkey Kong 2, Rumble Scrumble or something. It's like a level. I love the bosses you face in this game. I feel like the bosses are even better, even more further. It's more funner, And the worlds are just amazing. The level design is just incredible. And it's just really cool. It's just an amazing game. You can ground pound in this game and get items, like you can get puzzle pieces in this game too. There's more characters. It's really cool. It's really cool. There's new items. Like you have these blue balloons that make you breathe more underwater, which I guess you call them air balloons. Then you got the green balloons, like if you fall in a hole, they'll save you, they'll float you up. And then you have the red balloons, which give you extra men, And then you can get the barrels, extra barrels, which is really cool. At Funky Kong Shop, which is really cool. This game is an amazing game, and I really enjoyed every minute of it. This is definitely one of the first games I got for my Wii U. Like when I first got my Wii U, I got Skylanders, Spot Force, I got Nintendo Land, and I got Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was my other game I got for it. I got that around the time I first got my Wii U. This game I could not wait to play. And it's incredible. I enjoyed playing this game. The moment I played it, I was hooked.